so what were you saying about not having fun?
I'm done having fun. I'm done having fun. I had so much fun in my 20s. So much fun with so many men. Too much fun, honestly. I think I, reached the fun limit. But I'm serious about dating. I'm in my 30s. I have a plan. I have a time frame. I have deadlines.
Right.
I want a baby in a year. I just froze my eggs. I want a ring in 9 months, and I want to be married a year and a half, maybe 2 years. So I'm looking for someone who is at that level.
Well,
is willing to meet me at that level.
For sure. This is our first date, so
yeah,
I feel
know.
Like
that's why I'm being crystal clear, because so many men who look just like you have just wasted years of my life, and I'm so sick of it, and I'm not going to let it happen.
Well, I thought you were trying to have fun, so it's like...
No, I'm not. I'm not having fun. I'm done having fun.
Right, you're done with fun now, but before...
I had so much fun.
Yeah, that much is clear.
With a lot of men.
Yeah, I'm picturing a lot of things
and
right now.
And I don't need to do it anymore. And honestly, you're really not my type. My friend told me to go out with you, and because she seems like you're the type that wants to settle down. So...
Okay.
Normally I don't go for you, but I feel like maybe you're at the same place in your life and my life.
I don't know. This might not be.
The level of disrespect in this video is crazy. First of all, she said, I normally don't go for you, but my friend, I'm basically doing it for my friend because you seem like the type of settle down. All right, that's not even the worst of it. The worst of it, we're going to break this down segment by segment by segment. The worst of this is when she said that she's had so much fun. First, she said she had so much fun with so many men. Then she said it's so many men had wasted her time. Well, which one is it? Did you have a whole lot of fun, or did a lot of guys waste your time? But we already know the answer to that. Basically, what she's communicating in so many words, and the only reason that she feels compelled to be this honest with this guy is because he's the guy that she could possibly settle for. Not settle down with, settle for. Think about that for a second. Because everybody got the best of her. And then now she's going to sit here. And these are the type of women that'll come online, that'll make a TikTok account, that'll make an Instagram account, that'll have a YouTube. And they'll be sitting here telling you about how there's no good men. Where are all the good men at? Why are they over here wasting our time? She's ready to settle down. Meanwhile, what they won't tell you is what happened in their past that prevented them from being able to be with the guy that they're supposed to be with in the first place. So basically, here's the formula for most women. Don't matter if they white, don't matter if they black. This is the formula.
This guy needs to seriously get up and walk away. I can't imagine dealing with a woman like that day after day. And being married to her, because in my mind, I'm thinking, yeah, you had all this fun with all these dudes and you had sex with all the men you wanted. So now you're ready to get married and I get nothing. So no deal. And what's sad is that men are actually signing up for marriage to women like this. Like, there is no shortage of men for women. There is no shortage of available men for women like this. It's so sad to me because it's like, how are you so spineless? How are you so much of a pushover? She's sitting here telling you, I don't want sex. I don't want to give intimacy. I just want a best friend who I can call my husband. That's essentially what she's saying. And I'm sorry, but you don't get to have bragging rights to all your stupid friends, to all your girlfriends that you're married. Not from me. Not from me. See, if you're a guy and your woman is not respectful, or the girl you're talking to is not respectful to you, I would immediately cut her off. Block her number, get up and walk away. There's just no reason to deal with women like this. This is just crazy to me. How are you going to sit on a date and talk about the sexual experiences you've had with other men in your 20s and 30s, and now you're over it? Like, how much more disrespectful could you possibly get? And then she even tells him to his face that he's not her type. Talk about wasting people's time. Lady, you not only wasted your own time, like none of those men that you dealt with, none of them wasted your time. You allowed them to waste your time. So therefore, you wasted your own time. But not only that, but you're wasting this man's time and any man's time who wants to date you or marry you or even sleep with you. I mean, gentlemen, this is why dating younger women is going to benefit you in the long run. Because if you're in your 40s, your 50s, you're well established, you have money, okay, why would you date someone like this? Why? Okay? I mean, do you see it as like some sort of challenge? I mean, you know how women use that word, incel? I think they use that to demonize men, right? Well, you know what the equivalent to that word is for women? It's called prude. P-R-U-D-E, prude. Someone who is not willing to loan out their body to somebody, right? They don't want to loan out sexual intimacy or any kind of access to their bodies for you. And that kind of a woman is absolutely useless, right? And I don't even think she's transactional. So you can't even pay for it with her. You can't offer her $500. You can't offer her $1,000. None of that's going to work, right? And you see all these dudes on the internet talking about, you know, oh, I'll give you $10,000 to do X, Y, and Z. Sir, some of these women just are not for sale, okay? They already have a friends with benefits. And I guarantee you, if he had asked her, hey, do you have a friends with benefits right now? She would probably tell him yes. She would probably admit to it. Because what she's trying to do is leave that no good loser who's just a friends with benefits on Friday and Saturday nights. She's trying to leave him for an upgrade, somebody who's going to commit to her and pay her bills and put up with her bullshit. And I'm sorry, but that's a bad deal. Ain't no way I'm signing up for that one. And you shouldn't either. At best, you should be out here looking for a friends with benefits on the weekends, right? Not a marriage partner, okay? If you have to force someone into being your partner, they're not worth being a partner. It should naturally happen. Somebody that genuinely is into you will naturally want to be with you all the time. You won't have to force it, right? You won't have to force working together as a team in a marriage, right? And somebody like this is so jaded, and usually the jaded ones are like 35 years and older, right? They've already had those experiences, and you haven't, right? You as a man have not had any experiences whatsoever. And if that's what you're looking for, you're going to have to pay for it most likely. Or you're just going to have to really get really good at game and having a nice, perfect profile, you know, on dating apps. But, you know, you got to learn how to talk to chicks and really be a social person. You have to really socialize. Join groups, you know, join Facebook groups and do social activities. But, you know, that's a lot of work. I don't know if that's worth it, in my opinion. I feel like if you're a man above the age of 35 and you've got your own stuff, you're probably better off just having a girlfriend, you know. And if you really want children, I would consider, if you want your bloodline to continue, you should probably get a girl pregnant in some other city using a fake name. And if you really want children of your own, it's going to be way better to just adopt, because that way you take away the power from the female gender on how you raise your child. So you just skip all that just by adoption. So that's what I would do. That way your last name continues and then your DNA continues somewhere else. But yeah, women like this are a total waste of time. Would not deal with them. Sex only, friends with benefits only, and keep it moving. So, if you've never had chicken noodle soup, specifically the spicy kind, you are missing out. Because I eat this literally every day. This stuff is so good. I'm not even kidding. Like, I thought maybe I wouldn't like it because, you know, it mentioned jalapeno peppers, but apparently it's not like, there's no chunks of jalapenos, you know, so you actually get to enjoy the broth and, this is the best invention I've ever had. Like, why didn't they think of this sooner? Why didn't they think of this like 30 years ago? But definitely, if you want to buy some and you want to support the channel at the same time, make sure to click on my affiliate link down in the description below. And yeah, get you some soup, boy, and stockpile on these bad boys, because these cans will last like 30 years. So if we get dragged into World War III, yeah, you'll be good. Okay. All right, you guys take